Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this, another day in the life of the world, another link in the golden fairways that bind us all together. Welcome back to Lost Ball Society, episode 11.
Episode 11. Wow. We're moving.
You
We didn't turn the ring
got
light
the
on.
same reaction every time.
I know. It's just so surprising to me. It feels like we just started, like we just got this equipment and we're about to record episode 1. It just feels so new still.
Yeah, it was right after Masters.
Yeah, that's
when
fair.
it was like literally
11
right
weeks
after the week after Masters
Yeah,
is when we started.
yeah.
And,
did you play anywhere?
I did. I played Bear Creek.
Bear Creek. Which one? West, south?
West.
Or west, east?
Yeah, I played West on Sunday.
West, yeah. I like that one a lot. That
At
one's
the
a lot
we
more
were able to
entertaining.
get a twilight round going and got paired up with a father and a son.
Okay,
Cool guys,
very cool.
very cool guys. Both named Lenny.
Lenny? Okay.
And I'm seeing them old timers, man. They can hit.
Yeah.
They can hit the ball. This
they've been
guy,
practicing.
Lenny Senior, he was just driving the absolute piss out of it.
No
And
shit.
his son, who's I believe college bound.
Okay. So maybe
Or
18.
he's either college bound or he just got out of college. One of the two.
Yeah.
He's a baseball player,
Okay.
and you definitely see it in his
swing.
in his swing, and he can get a hold of it.
Yeah.
He get a hold of it, and he could send it. And my driving really wasn't. My driving wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
It was. I had a couple of. I think I only had one. Yeah, I only had one where I lost two off the tee, and very unlikely fashion. Like I just haven't done it in a while. But I
Yeah.
hosel rocketed it straight to the left.
No shit. Yeah, I haven't seen you
It's
do
been
that.
a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've done that to the left.
To the left at that, yeah.
And then the next and then the next one I don't know, but
Yeah.
it went straight right, push right. So
Oh, okay.
I don't know, open face, toe shot. I don't know, but either way, but I sent it,
Mm-hmm.
and it flew.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Oh yeah.
You know, small things to be happy about. I think that was a blow up one, because usually when that happens, we'll just drop
Play from
in the
there.
fair. We'll just drop in the fair with your buddy, you know,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
but a homie drop,
Right.
essentially,
I
you know,
got you.
because first off, it was we took that first one, breakfast ball.
Right.
had-
It was a whole one.
No, it was the second hole. We started on the back nine, so it was technically hole
11.
no, it was hole 12
Okay.
where this happened. So
Interesting. That's weird.
hadn't taken my breakfast ball yet, so went ahead and took
Okay.
breakfast ball in the first one, and then of course sent the breakfast ball right into the woods. So
Oh, okay. Yeah. If it's if it's
Ian gave me a homie drop,
11.
and,
Yeah.
which I proceeded to triple the hole.
There you go.
But after that, it was just a lot of like double bogey, not a lot of double bogeys, but
Bogey golf.
a lot of bogey golf. But I
Yeah.
did get 5 pars.
There you go.
I did snag
not a
5
bad day.
pars.
So you lost 2 balls total, or how many balls did you lose?
Lost 2.
2 total.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
just those 2.
It's not a bad day then.
No, and they were Pro Vs, so you know it stings a little
Yeah.
bit.
It's expensive.
Because since we get our discount through
Bear
our
Creek,
membership and
yeah.
whatnot, a sleeve of Pro Vs at the
Bear
clubhouse at Bear Creek, the clubhouse,
Uh-huh.
they're only $12.
Mm.
So I've been buying.
Versus like 15, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like they're like 15.99 or 16 something.
Yeah.
Like individually. So they're $12, and I've been buying them once like every other week
Mm-hmm.
because I'll chip with them.
Right.
I'll take them over to the practice green, and I'll chip with them, and then I'll go and play around with them. And if I come out the other end with them, then success.
Yeah, right.
If I
It's a
if I
good day.
don't, then well we'll buy another sleeve on
the
on
next
Monday when we go start our practice regiments again, and we'll
Go
chip
from
with them for the week.
Okay.
Take them out for the weekend, but I've only been losing like 1 or 2 of them
around.
going
Yeah.
out on a round. So I'm starting to build up a nice little collection of them. and
Backstop.
whatnot. Yeah, because I don't necessarily wait until I'm out of them before I go
Right.
buy another sleeve. I'll just go buy another sleeve for fresh balls for
It's a new round.
yeah, and then, boy, dude, for having a first off, fresh balls and fresh grooves. Clean your grooves, ladies and gentlemen. Clean those grooves on those wedges. I know it's not a big deal for a lot of us because, a lot of us are barely getting the ball up in the air as it is. A lot of us are just doing the bump and run with it, but
grooves are important.
if you clean I did. So there was a lot of dew on the ground from all the humidity and everything that. So club's a little wet. Take a tee, start cleaning it, and it starts grabbing gunk that I just wasn't getting.
Yeah.
And so got it wet again, clean it out again, scrape it again, and it really got rid of the grime. And boy, dude, the spin that I was throwing on these chips was just absolutely disgusting. So it was very much like, you might want to hit it at the pin because these things are stopping.
Right.
These things are gripping.
Okay.
Now, of course, they don't do that in the actual round. They never do. It never works like that. But I did have some nasty chips.
Okay.
Some really good, some really solid chips. And so again, I can't stress it enough. Just keep practicing that. Just keep practicing that. Like irons, you're gonna hit shitty irons. You're gonna hit shitty drivers. So it's not to say don't work on that, but you need to be working on your chipping.
Recovery is everything.
You need to be working on your chipping. And now what I'm going to add, because I don't really putt a whole lot, and I need to start doing that more. So I got me a book over the weekend.
Okay.
I got Harvey Pennick's Little Red Book.
Okay.
Same guy right over here. This guy. Same thing with Bud Share.
Oh, okay.
Share right there.
Okay.
Same, but the one I've got is called Little Red Notebook or Little Red Book. But anyway, he's a golf instructor, golf instructor for like his entire life almost. And but he has this Little Red Notebook where he's written down all of these little trinkets, tips, teachings that he's taught his students, and all that. And it's all very simple. It's all very simple things like you wouldn't guess. Like for instance, so I got through a good deal of it the first day I got it, but because they're really short snippets and whatnot, it's a great bathroom read.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I got it. So I've got it sitting right next to there. And this morning I read the chapter called Backspin.
Oh, there you go.
It's half a page.
Okay.
That's the thing about these. They're notes.
Right.
They're notes that he's taken. It's called Backspin. And he talks about it. He's like, I was approached by an amateur who was talking about or asking me about how do I get backspin? How do I perform backspin?
Right.
And well, the ball spins the second it hits the club.
Right.
So backspin's already there. But he asks, I asked the gentleman, whenever you are hitting to the green, do you commonly hit past the pin, or is it more in front and kind of roll up?
Yeah.
Well, it's more kind of in front and rolls up. Then what do you need backspin for?
Right.
Those kind of things.
Right.
It's those kind of snippets.
Yeah.
So it's a very entertaining read. But one of them, so this is the last one I'll go, and then I'll end my story. But one of them was called Hole 'em All.
Mm-hmm.
And he talked about, and it's the story of how he, this kid at his country club, his parents, they were proud of him because he just got his first birdie.
Yeah.
And then when they were describing it to him, the ball was like 6 inches from the hole. So they gave him a gimme.
Gave him
the gimme, and and his response to that was, well, I'm sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Blah blah blah. He still hasn't made a birdie.
Right.
Talks about how to hole them all out, so that way, because in the kid for the kid, this is really more. I mean, I attributed this more to like if you're teaching a kid,
right?
Because it's like you just screwed up his psyche. Mm-hmm. Like, now when he has to go and make that putt, like the percentage likelihood of him missing that short putt is just higher because he's never had to do it.
Right.
He's never been forced to do it, which is a very interesting take on it. And in the other, he continues to talk. This one is okay. So this one will be the last one. He talks about in practice when he has his students practice. He likes his students to practice their chipping and putting with one ball.
Okay.
So chip it
and then go
wherever it lands, and then go one putt it.
Yeah.
Which I think is a great idea, and I'm going to start implementing that in my new
100%.
in my practice going through. But I can only do it when I'm the only one on the chipping green, which doesn't take me long to clear out that chipping green.
No.
As soon as I show up, I drop the balls, and I don't. I only use 3 balls, so that I'm not getting in anybody's way or.
Yeah.
Confusing my ball with somebody else's ball or anything like that. I get there and I hit my chips, and they're filthy and they're nasty, and shortly after I arrive, I'll have the green.
Yeah.
It'll be mine. So when that happens, that's when I can start pulling out the putter and then going and putting these things. Because right now I'm just putting them in with my wedge.
Right.
Just getting pretty good at it too.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're good at wedge putting.
But yeah, all in all, it was a good round. Can't complain.
Very nice.
And I had GolfTEC last night though too.
Oh yeah, how was that?
It was good. It was only a half hour.
Is your last one?
No, we still got one more.
Oh,
I still got one more. Really trying to get myself to like August when they have like a big discount with it, but I have had to spend a lot of money lately, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to like continue just yet.
Right.
But I built a pretty great rapport, pretty great relationship with my coach and whatnot. So we'll be able to work things out as we get further down the year a bit. But
I got you.
This one he was teaching me it's like I wonder how I hit so good when I get back in there, because then it's like, oh, I wasn't doing this. Yeah. Oh, I'm like, I really wasn't as closed off as I thought I was. But I was hitting some great shots.
Right.
Like, solid straight shots. Couple of draws, couple of fades, like, unpredictable, but I was hitting the ball pretty well in my opinion. But of course, I get in there and then all of a sudden I just can't seem to close the face to save my life. Right. And then then it was I like that I'm athletic enough to be able to take a piece of advice and be able to like implement it right then and there. Yeah. And because he goes, all right, well, to close the face, you just have to roll your wrist. You just got to pronate it. And we're looking at it, and I'm like that. And he's like, yeah, like that. I mean, you got to time it a little. You have to time it a little bit because that's how you're setting up the shot with it. First shot, striped that. I almost said it. I almost said it. Striped it.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Down the center, 150 carry, 165 rollout. It's my 7-iron.
Oh, okay, yeah, hell yeah.
So solid 7-iron shot, especially for me. So, there's because I'm like he's getting me back on the inside. He'll get me back on track for the inside, and then now it's just about releasing. It's all about just the releasing now. So some fun stuff that I get to work on for the next week, and then next week I go back and do like the overview, the review, where you want to go with it and that kind of thing. And it's like, well, man, I'm pretty much about this. Yeah. That's kind of what I was telling him. I was like, I had a big bill just hit right now, so I kind of had to take care of that. And I don't really have the wallet's a little light for that kind of purchase. Yeah. But nonetheless, we got to keep making the investment.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Improving that.
Well, that's story time for me.
Yeah.
So, how was your weekend?
It was good. I had Thursday off from work, so I went down. It's in Salado, Texas. It's about 2.5 hours south from here. They got a course called Mill Creek. One of the hardest courses I think I've ever played, if not the hardest.
What's the rating?
100%. Where we played from, it was 130.
Okay, well,
with like a 2
that's
slope
about
difference.
That's about round
Ross,
average in what we play.
Lake Park is like 116 or something like that.
Well, yeah, that's
so
the
to
that's
put the difference in
the
there.
easiest course in Texas.
Yeah. So we played there and shot really, really bad. Moral of the story, the lesson learned is you don't always have to hit driver off the tee on par fours and par fives.
The driver get away from you?
Yeah, I did. I shanked a lot
And
of them.
you've been very consistent with the driver lately, so
I think it was just moving back tees. I think it's the mental game because
because you can't increase. You can't increase. You have to just accept accept that you're not going to hit into that area.
Yeah.
Like the reason why you move back is because you're hitting long, but you're coming back that much distance. Right.
Right. So, and I think that part of it makes me hesitate on my full potential swing because I sway back, like shift my weight, shift forward, and all that. I realized I wasn't doing all that. I think I'm just scared of the tee box. So, not moving everything and timing everything perfectly. I'm leaving the face open or coming over the top.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So I was getting a lot of shanks. I did have a few pars. Just the course itself. There was one hole specifically. We had to drive it 200 plus straight, 200 plus to the right to carry over some water. And then the 18 Birdies app had us on a different green from further back, which was another 200 yards. But I think it was there was 3 different greens right there in a line, and I think they were moving them over. So we were supposed to aim for the shorter one, but the 18 Birdies had us go into a different green that was actually a different hole. So we fucked that up. But we just came back and replayed those shots. When we thought we had 200, really we had 60. So we went back and played those shots,
And it was the 18 Birdies that directed. You said it was 18 Birdies that directed you the wrong way.
Yeah, and I played it last year, and I'm pretty sure it was the furthest away green. It was further back.
You think you might have played it wrong last year?
No, there was 3 different greens that they were shaving, mowing. And last year when I played it, there was nobody on that green, so I assumed it was okay. So I don't know. I don't know what they were doing or what happened, but it was a crazy, crazy course, bro. The second hole, par 3, I'm in a bunker, and the lip's so high, and it has fluffy, really tall grass in it. First shot just plugs right into the lip of the bunker. I look up, I can't find it. I had no idea where it went, and sure enough, it's in the lip. I look in it, and I find it. I hack at it, and I don't even think I hit the fucking ball, to be honest with you. But it moved it, and it rolled it back into the sand trap. I ended up with a 9 on that hole.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. But after that disastrous round, I was like, you know what? I need a redemption. So Sunday, I went and played Lake Park in Louisville.
Oh, that's the best course to get a redemption on.
So
if you want to feel good about yourself as a golfer, to go play Lake Park.
It definitely boosted the confidence, I'll tell you what, because I realized what my driver, I wasn't swaying, I wasn't shifting any kind of weight.
You were comfortable.
I was wide open spaces, bro.
Yeah.
So I was full on rip it. And there was wind and everything, and I think I hit more fairways that day than the last 3-4 weeks.
Honestly, it's easy to play the wind out there.
Yeah.
It really is easy to play the wind out there. If you've never played Lake Park before, it's a link style course, and it is about as wide open as it gets. Now it's got its ponds, it's got a little tiny lake.
It's really hard to lose a ball out
It's
there.
hard to lose a ball out there. I've done it. I've done it, but you can go left, you can go right, and you're gonna have a shot at the green. It doesn't matter really.
Hole 2, I hit the fairway. It's par 5, the back over there. Hit the fairway, and then my hybrid goes straight as hell. I'm playing the wind in my cut, and it goes straight, and it's on the right side of the green. I almost chipped in for eagle. It would have been my first ever eagle. Almost chipped in. Tap in birdie. Yeah, Sean and
look at
Brad,
you.
Yeah, I know. It was a day. I was like, finally, something's working, And I only had 2 drives that weren't on the fairway that were super far off, bad drives.
Yeah.
Other than that, they were either on the fairway or just off of them. That par 5 by the street.
Yeah.
wind blowing left. I'm left-handed,
Uh-huh.
and the street is over there. That was probably the scariest drive I've had in a long time.
Oh yeah,
simply
dude.
just for the
If
street.
you slice that wind is taking it.
Oh yeah. So I aim right, and I slice it a little bit, but it hits the fairway, and it just bounces off into the fairway or the rough a little bit. And we're having to wait on every tee box, every shot, just because of how crowded it was. And I'm over there waiting for the green to clear, and it's fluffed up. So I grabbed my hybrid. It's like 220 out, maybe even maybe more, 240 maybe, because it's par 5.
Yeah.
I didn't hit the driver that far, but I got so under it with my hybrid, it pops up in the air and it goes maybe 40 yards forward in front of me, right next to the other guy I'm playing with. And it's like, shit, I waited for nothing. But I end up going up there and hitting it with the same shot or the same club, my hybrid. And I end up on the green. So I was still on in 3.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure I 3-putted for bogey. But all in all, though, it was a really good round.
So you got one birdie.
Just one on the
Just
par
one.
5. And then everything else was either par or bogey. And then I think I had 3 doubles. And that was it. Maybe a triple, but overall, I shot 16 over. I was 86 on a par 70, I believe.
Oh, nice.
So I ain't mad at it. It's not my best round out there, but it was hella windy, and I was waiting a lot. So.
Yeah, so you got getting iced a little bit.
Yeah. But I feel like I found my driver. I say that, and then I'm going to go out there and lose it again. So
it's the way. That's the way it goes.
Had to tell myself, commit to my driver swing. Or if I'm going to do a fairway finder, it's got to be a different kind of swing. I can't do because I'm swinging hard. Like on my tee shots, I'm pulling that bitch back fast and going hard as hell.
I've told you to slow it down a little bit.
But whenever I time everything correctly, when I shift my weight, it works. But
you just got to practice.
The slicing was because I think I was doing like all arms almost. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of birdies, however, I did birdie hole 6 on the west side.
Oh, really?
That par 5.
No shit.
That you got to click the little light.
Yeah.
The blind
you got
shot
down there. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Tee shot just off the right, right of the fairway in the rough. Did a nice 7-iron layup. Got me about just to the front edge of the bunker. You know that one. You know that bunker.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And I always miss. I always end up hitting around there because I just don't trust myself to try and land it any further. I know there's a lot of space to work with, but it's just I don't know how to judge. That as well.
It's always deceiving whenever it's going down.
And luckily,
it's
a long
hole. You can
hole.
only see so much.
Yeah, luckily it's a pretty long hole, so that way the layup is significant, but not trying to kill it or anything like that. But yeah, I got it up to the bunker. Had me a nice 8-iron in, stuck it pin high, putt for birdie.
Oh yeah, okay.
And as you know, that hole has killed us a time or two. So it's nice to finally put a birdie on the scorecard
on par 5s too. Par 5s are detrimental to your total score
overall.
Like you get a bogey or a double, that's 6-7 strokes added to your score. Like par 5s is where it's
where you're supposed to make up ground.
Yeah, 100%. And then par 3s obviously too, but it's a tough game. But lessons learned. I learned you don't have to hit your driver on every tee box. If you know your driver yardage and there's some bullshit out there, club down. Hit something else. Play it safe. Take your medicine.
That was actually one of the first chapters in
the book.
In the book, yeah,
that's funny as hell.
But it was talking more in the sense of to not overtake your medicine.
Yeah.
In the sense of like when you're learning something and you're trying something, it's like sometimes people over accentuate, and that doesn't help them obviously at all. So it's just like it's a little bit, just take a little bit.
Yeah, that goes for hero shots too. I think like so many times I see people just want to aim towards the green. No matter where they're at on the course. It's like you could have 1,000 trees in front of you. You're like, oh, yeah, I can make that. But the fairway is right here.
Yeah.
You could punch out for 30 yards and have a clean next shot to the green.
Take that medicine.
And it's like it's the same thing as taking a penalty.
Yeah.
You think about it, you could, if you were to pick up your ball from the woods and move it over to where you're allowed to drop it, obviously, I don't know, lateral to the fairway or your line that you're taking, it's the same thing as taking your medicine.
Yeah.
Just chip it out there where you can get it good, get it close.
And at least if anything, you can chip it out at like a 10 o'clock angle right there, and just and get it a little bit closer.
Have a better shot at it, yeah.
And put yourself in a little bit of a better place. I think I did that. Hell, I did that. I think twice.
Yeah.
Had to do that. Yeah, just landed over in the trees. Did not like the area. I didn't like the 10 or the 11 o'clock shot on the position I'm facing. So I took the 9 o'clock directly,
diagonally,
adjacent to me, and did a nice little 5-iron chip.
There you go.
Get it a little, I like those recoveries because I can keep it nice and low, and I can get it to roll, and I can get myself up there a good, 50, 60 yards.
Yeah.
An advancement when hitting the third shot.
Yeah. The risk reward factor plays a big part in those shots too. It's like if you there's a chance you hit it good, you get it over there, but think about like what all could go wrong. Like like you hit a tree and it bounces backwards, or you hit a tree and it goes even further into the woods. Like, you got to take those into consideration.
Yeah, you got to take the widest shot.
Yeah.
You got to take the widest open shot possible.
Sometimes the easier shots are the best ones to take. Yeah.
Well, speaking of shots, let's go ahead and talk. Let's get to today's topic. And today we're talking about the 3 shots that every golfer needs.
Okay.
So this stemmed from a post that I found from Cure My Swing.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever seen that page.
No, on Instagram probably.
Instagram, Facebook,
okay.
Social media in general.
No, I haven't seen it.
But they make these nice little AI charts and little
tips and shit.
Yeah, tips and stuff like that, and I like it. And
okay.
So, what would you say are the 3 shots that every golfer needs?
Let's see. Fairway finder's one of them. I know that.
That's one.
Fairway finder. I would say a shot. I mean, that doesn't really count though, I don't think. I was going to say like a solid 120 shot, like a solid number you can always hit from.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Like a number you're the most comfortable with.
So what would you call that shot?
Like a pitching, you know what I mean? Like a pitching wedge. So if you're like on a par 4 or par 5 and you can't make it to the green, instead of going for the 250-yard driver that's going to give you 60 yards.
Yeah.
Club down and go for a 200-yard shot that's going to give you 120.
Right.
That way you have a full swing pitching wedge or whatever that club might be. You know what I mean? Half shots are good. A half shot, like a half swing pitching wedge, like a 9 o'clock. I can't think of anything.
Can't think of anything
off the top of my head that would go on that list of 3 swings that you would need.
Okay. Luckily, I have a couple for you.
Okay.
So first one they talk about is the fairway finder.
Okay.
So you got that one. For accuracy over distance on tight holes. So tee the ball lower. This is what they say. So this is for accuracy over distance on tight holes.
Okay.
Tee the ball lower, only a quarter of the ball above the club crown.
Yeah.
So, but most of ours sit about halfway up or maybe not even a more.
Yeah.
Choke down, grip down 1 inch for more control. Which is something we both do, I believe.
Yeah.
And to a certain extent right there. Swing at 80%. So you're kind of there you're there with the second shot we're talking about. But swing at 80%, focus on smooth tempo and center face contact. That is what I'm doing.
Yeah,
most
I know.
of the time.
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
That's what I like. That's what I try to do. Whenever it goes wild, it's because I try to kill it.
100%,
You try to put a little more oomph into it.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what I try to do. Anytime the swing gets wild and the shot gets errant and whatnot, it's probably because I'm going too fast.
Yeah.
So
100%.
you got to slow it down. Got to bring it back into tempo.
Yeah.
And then last is play your natural shot shape. So accept your natural curve, which is something I'm having a very hard time doing.
Mm-hmm.
And that is just all right, I'm hitting a fade today.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to aim for the fade.
That's all for the driver or the fairway finder?
That's
or
for that's for the fairway finder.
Okay.
Yeah, that's for the fairway, and that's essentially because what happens whenever, when we were starting,
the driver would
we play the slice.
We didn't know. Yeah,
we play the slice. You gotta play your curve.
Yeah.
So second shot, you couldn't find a name for it, but they got you covered here. It's called the go-to reliable shot.
Okay, so the yardage number basically is what I was.
What you were describing, aka the knockdown.
Yeah.
This is for tricky conditions and low trajectory.
Okay.
So this is that shot that's either going to get you to the green or get you up and around the green.
Okay.
So take one extra club. That's something I've been trying. That's something we've both been trying to do, actually. Yeah. So instead of take an 8-iron instead of a 9.
Yeah.
Take your medicine. You're not hitting it as far as you think you are.
Yeah.
I
had a shot like that. I was under a tree. It was about 100 yards out. Usually like a pitching wedge with the lie I had, but the tree was above me, and I needed a lower trajectory shot.
Yeah.
Choke down 8-iron full swing. Perfect. That's all I needed.
Well, and then even then, like, you got to take the wind into account too.
That's
a lot of times.
Yeah.
So like, what was on hole 7 Sunday, had about 110 to the pin, and that's a solid pitching wedge for me and whatnot. But I clubbed up, went 9-iron.
Yep.
But the wind even still held it off. I hit it high,
right?
Because that's what's gonna happen when you hit it high.
Mm-hmm.
But even the wind held it off. So I still landed on the green, but had I not taken that extra club, I would have been off the green. But and that's a sloped fairway, so I probably would have rolled back a little bit too.
Mm-hmm.
Next one is move the ball back. Move the ball back 1 to 2 inches back in your stance.
Okay.
Keeps it low.
Yeah.
Low, more controlled. Keep your weight forward, 60% on the lead leg, on the lead leg.
Yep.
And maintain position. So no different than.
I think I pretty much have that shot, like to a T.
Well,
like
yeah, it's
any club that I need to do it with, obviously, but
yeah.
No. It's like under trees or some shit like that. Yeah.
An abbreviated finish, 3/4 backswing, punch through, low follow through.
Yep. We do that all the time. We have to. We're always in these motherfucking
otherwise,
trees.
where else is it gonna go?
We're never in the fairway for that. So.
And then a mental cue is hands below the lead shoulder.
Okay. Yeah.
So you just don't want to ever let them get too far in front.
Yeah. That's what I always think about whenever I see people with their arms stretched out towards their ball. Instead of having them down like dangling like that, like you have.
I'm not saying it, but yeah, but when it comes Matt can out and drive.
Yeah,
either of us on our good days. So
swing your swing, of course, but that's just what I think about when I see.
He's trying to, but that's something that we're working on at the range because he's kind of noticing that too. Just like I reach out a lot, and it's like but I've never really questioned it because you smack the hell out of it. So it's like, and it goes straight a lot of time.
I feel like before he was doing that, he was more consistent though, because I've played with him before. I mean, been playing with him for a while. He didn't always do that. Especially not on the driver. He didn't always stretch out like that. So.
He's trying new things.
Yeah, of course. He's getting more distance out of it, but losing the consistency.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
It's like anybody. We groove it in that. We groove that swing in, and then now we're hit.
I'm going through all sorts of changes.
So the third shot that every golfer needs is the lag putt.
Yep, that I don't do.
For consistent distance control from long range. I'm getting pretty decent with long range putting.
Yeah.
I'm getting pretty decent. I'm getting nice and close.
Yep.
For comfortable tap in pars. I very rarely blow it past the hole. Mm-hmm. But nonetheless,
I very rarely get it to the fucking hole. I'm always leaving my shit short.
I know, yeah, you need to hit it harder.
Yeah,
you definitely need to hit it harder.
Short.
But as they say, read the macro slope. I don't know if that's
I think it's just like when they tell you what
Focus
the slopes
on
are for
focus
the
on the
greens.
overall contour. Avoid overreading tiny breaks,
Yeah.
which is
Keep
solid
it inside.
advice.
Yeah.
Solid advice. If it's breaking left, then just
Aim a little left.
aim a little right.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Even tempo. It's always comes, which if you notice a pattern, always comes back to tempo.
Mm-hmm.
Even with
putting.
even with putting, it always comes back to tempo.
100%.
They say tick tock rhythm for more consistency. So tick tock, tick tock. However that metronome breaks down.
Nelly, I think her name is. She said Coca-Cola.
Oh yeah, Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Ernie Els.
Yeah.
What's the other one?
I don't know.
I don't know the other one. But next is the backswing length dictates the distance.
Yeah.
So when you keep the tempo, further back you go, the further the ball's going to roll.
Yeah.
Use a shoulder pendulum motion with quiet wrists.
Yep.
Which I think of that. I have an issue with that a lot of times with my putting because it's like I either have my wrist too wiggly or too loose, and my grip too loose, or I'll have my grip too tight.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. But when I figure it out, I figure it out.
Yeah.
As you can.
You putt really well with your 2-ball putter anyway.
I love that putter.
That putter's so
I really
good.
do love that putter. I keep saying I'm gonna do it, but I really want to redirect the shaft on it and have and take it to where there's no offset.
Yeah.
And then pull it up almost like a broomstick.
Right.
So
almost zero torque.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, it essentially is a zero torque.
Isn't the shaft in the middle?
The shaft's in the middle.
Yeah.
So it's essentially a zero torque, but if I get it more
straight up,
if I get it more upright, and then I can really tap into.
You can even do arm lock with it then.
Yeah. Essentially, because that's I'm more comfortable with that pendulum.
Yeah.
With that pendulum swing.
I noticed that. Yeah.
Rather than having some kind of arc to it.
Yeah.
But last and not least, look at the hole during practice strokes to gauge distances.
Oh, for putting? I just
so
started doing that. It's so helpful.
Yeah, essentially when you lock in on the hole visually, your brain starts to send signals to the muscles to put the ball into the hole.
Yep.
So that's why it's hold. When as you're looking at it, you're holding your target. And when you get your address, you continue to take your look. Hold your look as long as possible and whatnot, and then go for it. Your brain knows how hard you need to hit the ball.
Yeah.
You just have to slow down long enough to let your brain calculate all the forces needed to do that.
100%.
Because you can send the ball 200 yards very smoothly. Or you can do a 30-foot lag putt very smoothly.
Yeah.
You just have to fire the right muscles.
Yeah. I recently started doing. I would walk from my ball to the cup and count my paces.
Oh yeah.
And in doing that, I can see where the wear is on the cup, and then I walk back, and then I find my line, and I try to take my putter as I'm walking up to the ball, and drag it across that line to kind of give me that idea. And then when I get next to it, you do your practice swing next to the ball. I'll do one with looking at looking at the head.
Yeah.
Making sure I keep it square and coming straight back. And then when I go back for my second putt or my second practice swing, I'm looking at the cup doing exactly that, thinking about how hard do I need to hit this, almost like if I were to roll it in with my hand, throw it with my hand, how hard would I need to throw this to get it over there and go like that. And it helps. Obviously I'm not making every single one, but the pace has been on point with it.
Your line has been on point.
Yeah, exactly.
You just say, I think you need to focus on hitting it past the hole.
Well, yeah. Part of my problem is
take that little aspect of it and whatnot of just like, hey, look, I'm gonna hit my line, but let's roll this past the hole.
I have mid-swing thoughts. That's my problem right now with putting. Is as I'm going through, I swear to God.
Uh-huh.
Especially longer putts too. As I'm going through, I'm like, oh fuck, I hit it too hard, and I pull off,
Yeah,
and
no,
it
yeah.
shortens it every
No, you
time.
said that's you have to live with it.
Yeah,
You
my
have
best
to.
putting is when I stay looking down, and don't even look at the putt, and just keep my head down the whole time. My
Mhm.
best putting, but it's so fucking hard.
It is. You just have even if you feel that you took it back too far, and maybe you did take it back too far,
Fuck it.
you're just gonna have to live with it.
Commit
Because
to it.
because guess what? Yes, you're gonna send that. You're probably sending this ball past the hole, or it's gonna go in the hole.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't have a shot at going past the hole, then it doesn't have a shot at going in.
No.
But at the same time, like leaving it short
Isn't the worst thing.
is not the worst thing in the world.
Every time, yeah.
It's now obviously like look if you're on the green, in my opinion, these are just my opinions and how I look at the game, and or at least how I look at my game. Look, if I'm on in 2, we're going for the short. We're going for an intentional short. I heard Scotty talk about picking a spot like in front of the hole or like along where you think it's gonna break or like or like putting to where you think it's gonna break. And so I'll pick a spot about 2.5 feet, 3 feet out from short of the hole.
Right.
Because anytime I've hit it past the hole, it only goes probably about 3 feet.
Yeah.
So if I pick a spot, the logic in my head, if I pick a spot about 3 feet in front of it, and then act as if and then putt intentionally to that spot, it's gonna go it's gonna pass that spot,
right?
But then slow down. So if I do miss it, and this is what happens, it only goes about a foot past, if that.
Yeah.
I gave Matt that tip the day we went and played Irving.
Yeah.
And I shot 82. I gave him that tip, and he was sinking everything.
No shit.
I'm just like I finally, because he was missing easy stuff.
Yeah.
But he just gotten that new putter too, so it was all different new stuff. And
yeah, he got a good putter.
But so I'd find it right there, like putt to that spot, and then boom, make it.
Worked. Yeah.
And then, right, we're moving on to the next one.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, I need to work on my putting for sure. Practice my putting.
3 stroke to recap, 3 strokes that every golfer needs. You need a good fairway finder. You need to be able to get into the fairway. You need to set yourself up for success.
Yep.
Second, you need that reliable shot, and whichever that reliable shot is,
knockdown yardage.
Right there. If you can smack a 5 iron and get it to the green. If you can smack that 7 iron and get it to the green, boom.
Work that number.
Work that number. If you don't have the power, like I struggle with, because when you're learning how to swing and you're learning new forms, you can lose some distances. If you don't have that distance of it, then you just got to get it close.
Yeah.
Then you just got to get it close with it, and then that's where your short game comes into play. And then the final shot that we all need is a lag putt.
Lag putt.
Because if you're gonna hit the green in 2, you're probably gonna be out about 20 feet. Right. 20, 25 feet, 30 feet, 40 feet, depending on wherever you land. Unless you land off the green and have a filthy short game and can get it nice and close. Yeah.
So it's about where we're at, really. We almost don't even want to get on into. We would rather be off by a yard and chip it on.
Which is why it's defeating to miss the par putt. And it's like, dude, I chipped you so close. I got you so close. And and again, we're talking within 3 feet. Yeah. That's close.
I had a chip in par at Lake Park, actually. I forget what hole it was, but I was by the green in 3, chipping in for par. Had a 0 putt par.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Gotta love. See, that's it. And I think about that whenever I find myself in that situation. Like, it's been a rough hole. It's a rough hole. It's a bad tee shot. Bad second shot.
Right.
Third shot got us around the green, but now we're chipping for par, and it's like, okay, let's read this. Let's give it everything we got, and we get close.
Yeah. We're working on it.
You get close.
We should play somewhere Saturday. After I get off. We
should play somewhere Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay.
But not here.
But not here?
No.
Where should we play?
Bear Creek's not that expensive after 2 o'clock for us.
That's true. I
We could
I
go
could
play
probably
Bear
probably swing that.
It's like $40.
I could
Like
swing
less than
that.
40. Like 30.
I don't know what you're talking so quietly for.
I don't know. I felt like I changed the subject too soon. No.
No.
But yeah, we should go play Saturday.
I'm down for a twilight at Bear Creek.
We also have glow golf Friday.
That's right. I owe
We
you $80.
Friday glow golf. Saturday we can go play somewhere, and then Sunday we have a tournament here at Westdale actually.
Oh yeah.
Alternate shot.
Yeah, there's that as well.
Alternate shot skin game. It's gonna be interesting. I haven't done one like this.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Me and Ian are gonna partner up for that.
Is he coming?
He's coming.
Hell yeah. Okay.
So should be a good time.
Yeah. Okay.
Should be a good time. Should be a fun time. And then I guess we'll look into
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
And see what we can do.
Yeah.
But I
Sounds
think
good.
that's gonna do it for episode 11. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
Tell
Let
us
us know your swing.
Tell us what
tips.
your comment and tell us what your most reliable shot is. Not your fairway finder or your putting. I want to know what your most reliable shot
Yeah.
is.
The
Is
club and the yardage.
Yeah, the club and the yardage.
Yeah,
What,
yeah.
like if you have that ability to hit
What-
to that specific yardage and play that scheme, I want to know about it. I want to hear about it. I want to hear about whatever
What's
you
yours
guys are doing.
real quick? What's your knockdown yardage?
5-iron.
5-iron.
5-iron 180.
180. Damn.
That's what it's gotten to.
God damn.
That's where
Okay, I wasn't
That's where it's gotten
expecting
to.
I'm at like 8-iron 130. Like,
That's where that's kind
about
of
where I like
that's
it.
kind of where
Yeah.
that's where we're getting to, because because we play a little bit further back
That's true.
sometimes, and
A lot of our second shots
if I'm playing from white, if I'm playing from the white, we're talking about a solid 8-iron.
Yeah.
We're talking about a
100%,
solid
yeah.
8-iron between 130 140.
Yeah,
you know,
if that. Like sometimes we're 100.
Sometimes and sometimes it can be 9-iron pitching wedge. Just kind of depends on what the wind is doing, because
True.
out here in Texas we have a lot of wind.
Right.
There's always a lot of wind, and then when there's no wind, it just sucks.
Right.
But yeah, I guess that's what I would have to say. Is
185 iron.
185 iron, because it doesn't always go straight, but it'll get there.
I was gonna say my 5-iron has a little left slice to it, but it still gets up there. I just play that slice a little bit.
But a solid 147 iron is a good one for me as well.
147.
That's a solid 80% hit right there. If I go a little, now that I've been gaining some more technique, so I'm gaining some more speed with it. Now
Right.
I'm starting to reach like 150, 155
Yeah, I can see
on
it here.
on a full swing with. So
I'll have to see that on Saturday.
hopefully I can pull it off for you. I'd love to.
That'd be awesome. But all right, man.
But yeah, thanks guys.